I think it looks good.
It does?
Yeah.
And this looks alright?
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to Izzy's channel. Hey guys, it's Dan Hamm. Thanks so much for tuning into my channel. Today I have one of my best friends, Isabella. We're baking a rainbow cake in my beautiful kitchen. Just kidding.
It's actually mine.
We're gonna make this cake on the more healthier side because it's gonna be very small. We're doing it in these little 6-inch pans.
They're tiny. Portion control.
Portion control.
Oh, sorry. My mom.
We are not bakers, so please do not judge us.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can judge us, just don't take anything that we do seriously. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please make sure that you subscribe down below, and I will leave my social media links. And Izzy doesn't really have social media,
No.
so I can't include her
I'm
links.
incognito.
Before we start anything, Izzy and I chose this Sauvignon Blanc. It's a really, really good wine. It's from one of my favorite places. It's called Apricots and Honey. And they actually deliver liquor to your house.
They have a lot of good wine, so suggest you guys check it out.
Definitely check it out. Feel free to grab some wine, grab a drink, and drink and bake with us.
Time to get
So this is basically how we like to bake. Even though we don't bake, we feel like this is the way to go. Cheers to our baking and cheers to you at home. Alright guys, first thing that we're going to do is we are going to make the colors for the rainbow cake. Obviously, you can have 5 to 6 colors depending on how many trays you have. We are going to do all 6 colors of the rainbows. We are going to be using these pastes, more concentrated, so this will bring out the color of the cake a lot better. Okay, so we're mixing, guys, we're mixing! So now what we're going to do is we're going to just put these off to the side so we can get started on our cake batter. What the? What's all this about? It's on? It's on. Come say hi. Oh, we got Barney here making a special appearance, guys.
Teddy.
Teddy. Oh, and Teddy.
It's on right now?
It's my son.
Why don't I see red light?
It's right down the corner. Sensor.
Bye guys.
Alright.
Now that I
My regular showing.
Alright guys, so the next step is making the actual cake batter. So get your bowl that you're going to mix with, and we're going to mix 750 grams of unsalted butter.
And then 750 grams of castor sugar.
So once your mixture is done and it's nice and fluffy, we're going to crack 9 eggs, 9 large free-range eggs, and then slowly we'll mix those into the mixture. Yes! So your mixture looks like it's starting to curdle. We don't really know, but we're just guessing that it looks like a little chunky and like curdlish.
Just add a little flour and it should be good. You want it to be silky consistency, so.
Silky and smooth.
Second.
Alright, so let's get to mixing. Okay, so now we're just going to mix this with the flour, and you're just going to mix it and make sure that it keeps very fluffy and very airy.
You want it to be like a dough. That's right.
Very doughy. That's what we're going for. So what we're going to do is we're going to now mix the food coloring with the dough that we just made. Be very gentle with the dough and make sure that you're keeping the air locked in tight. Yes. Alright guys, so now we have our colors. We are going to add these into our cake pans. So now we're going to just...
Excuse me. I'm making my first cake ever, babe.
Okay, so now that we have put our batter into the 6 different trays, which we have also, make sure that you butter your trays beforehand. So we're gonna put these into the oven now for 350 degrees for 20 minutes. So now that we have all of our pans in the oven, we will now work on our buttercream in the meanwhile. It's time to get icing, baby. You're gonna wanna add the sugar in 2 different cycles. So the first amount of sugar, we're gonna put that into the bowl. We're gonna mix it for 2 minutes and then add the rest of the sugar after. Once our icing is done mixing, just add 5 tablespoons of whole milk and a ½ teaspoon of vanilla extract. We're gonna just mix that up and then we're gonna pour that into the icing. Okay, so once your icing is done, we are going to just let the cakes cool and then we will ice the cake. Oh wow, a lot quicker.
Wow.
Okay guys, so now we've left our cake in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. We are now ready to just take our cake out of the pans, and the next step is to ice it. Let's get to cutting. Okay, so we have taken out the layers of cake and we've iced each layer. You want to make sure when you level each of the cakes that you keep this extra leveling, because we're going to use this for the toppings for the top of the cake. We're just going to cut around it and then we're going to ice it and
then it'll be done. We cut the sides to make it even.
so now we're just going to ice the full cake so it's covered in icing. Okay, so we have many guests in the background. Make sure your cake is cool, otherwise if it's not, definitely put it into the fridge. Next we're going to use our leftover cake crumbs and finalize the cake. Since it is Pride and we're celebrating, I have some rainbow candles to top it off. Alright guys, so this is the final cake and I think we did a pretty good job, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And as you can see, we did pretty well on the wine as well. It's almost Barney's birthday and, you know, might as well Teddy's here. We figured we would have them blow up the candle. Yes! The true test to the rainbow cake is when we cut into it to see if the rainbow actually came out how we want it to be. Would you like my rainbow touch to this?
No,
Mom.
Saw it.
Like this?
I shoot.
Wow.
So guys, this is the finished rainbow fried cake. We are so happy it came out so well. It's delicious. I'm so excited to eat it. I had a great time baking this.
Me too.
Thank you
That
so
was a lot
much,
of
Isabella.
fun.
Cheers. Cheers to you, Isabella.
Cheers.
Hope you enjoyed this video. If you do like it, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up. Definitely make sure that you subscribe. Until next time, guys. Guys. Woo-woo!